In the MonsterVerse, Godzilla and Mothra were shown as heroic saviors of humanity and guardians of Earth. But are they truly as divine as the movies lead on? In the deep lore for the series, there are numerous clues that state that the king and queen of the monsters had a very dark secret, one that only the surviving ancient titans know about. We are going to take a deep dive into these ancient depictions of Godzilla and Mothra, and theorize how the two monsters ruled not out of just respect, but also fear. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already, and let's get to it. The urge to protect is something many of us have, but sometimes, the obsession with safety and order can lead to a misuse of power and an abuse of control. A recent comparison in pop culture is how Cortana, the AI from Halo, had gained control of such power in the galaxy that she decided the only way to keep the galaxy at peace was to control everyone with an iron fist. Godzilla and Mothra, back in the ancient times, were no different than Cortana in the Halo universe. When all the Titans bowed to Godzilla, he loved it. His kind has always cherished control and power. While not being evil, they aren't exactly the nicest creatures on the planet. As long as the natural order was in line, they were happy. The Mothra species is a bit different though, in that she mostly cares for the protection of the planet, not so much the individuals living on Earth. She is more divine than any of the Titans, and therefore usually stays out of battles for hierarchy status. But ancient art in the lore shows that not once, but many times, that these two species have worked together to end multiple wars in their world, showing that the two species need each other's help to get what they truly want. So why do they need one another? Godzilla is a powerhouse, but he can't always win on his own. And this is where Mothra comes in. The Godzilla species' purpose on the planet in this universe is to keep the living creatures of the Earth in check so that the planet itself can flourish, and that they could always be its rulers. Mothra, which we know is a single species member that can live forever due to rebirth, always wanted one thing, and that's for the balance of the Earth itself to be kept in check. The main reason Mothra woke up to fight Ghidorah was due to how the monster was ripping Earth's atmosphere apart and throwing everything on the planet into a state of chaos. Not just to go help Godzilla, but the only way for Mothra to defeat these Earth-altering foes is to fight side by side with a Gojira, thus creating their symbiotic relationship. One is a yin to the other's yang. Godzilla equals justice and death, and Mothra equals rebirth and life. Godzilla keeps the monsters and humans in check. Mothra kept the well-being of the Earth itself in check. This is why Mothra backs Godzilla's rule. He has no desire to make her bow. Their kinds look at the moth like a spirit, something to help guide them. How they work together to make the other titans bow beneath them is shown in these select ancient depictions found all over the Earth in this universe. In order to achieve their perfect worlds, Godzilla and his kind aligned with Mothra to rid the world of any threats. The other titans could ruin everything at a moment's notice, and in order to stop any threats from ever happening, the Gojira and Mothra were the first to attack, working together in battles to easily wipe out their foes. Over time, the others began to fear them so much that it turned into respect, or something like that. In time, the other monsters knew that every time Godzilla or Mothra would appear, they had to stand down and show that they were subordinate to their will. In short, the two species demanded worldwide balance and didn't care how they achieved it, even if it meant forcing the other titans to decide between being told what to do and how to do it, or to be put to death. Who knows how deadly this alliance could have gotten in the actual story. It could have very well played out that Godzilla's kind, with the help of Mothra, wiped out entire species multiple times, again and again. The Gojira seem to only die by sickness or from battle. Age seems to not have any effect on them, and Mothra, with her endless egg laying and rebirth, could live on forever as well. They are a perfect match for endless control, and that's why this is a dark secret. The only question that remains is, what will happen when the egg still left in the MonsterVerse decides to hatch and once again help Godzilla rule the world? Do you think Godzilla and Mothra were misunderstood, or do you think that they were righteous dictators? Let us know in the comments below, residents. If you enjoyed this theory video and want to see more like it, especially with the news of the new TV show, anime series, and a confirmed sequel in the MonsterVerse, there's plenty of ideas that could be had. I hope you all enjoyed your time today watching this video. Feel free to share it around and leave us a like if you think I earned it. As always, residents, this has been Jacob, and I will see you in the next one.